the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Ha-Adawan Palav Abanawa Shabashamayam Kwara Shaya Shamka Yahawah Malakwaska Saba'a Ratazaka Haya Asha Barataza Tawa Haba Haya Bashamayam Natanala Nawa Lacham Kal Yawam Washalachla Nawa Wabab Chabawat Yawa Kashalach Nanawa Chabawat Yanawa Sabaya Anawa Banayasawan Abal Habashainawa Mayan Rai Chaya Lacha Hamalachwa Mayakaahla Wahapapa'ara La'ai Walamya Ama. Alright? This is Sirach chapter 7, verse 26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snared in net, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleases the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Behold, this have I found, saith the preacher, counting one by one to find out their account, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found. So out of 1,000 men, King Solomon at this time found one righteous man. But a woman among all those have I not found. Which means what? Out of all those men, they had women, and none of their women were righteous. Not one. Lo, this only have I found, that the Most High hath made man upright, but they have sought out many inventions. And those many inventions came from their evil heart. Now when the Most High took us from Egypt, He washed us and made us clean, but He kept that evil heart within us. And every time we went into slavery and came back out, He's kept that evil heart. Right? And Ezra was one of the prophets that asked the Most High, how long will you keep this wicked heart within us? For you know that once you take away that wicked heart, that we will come back unto you 100%. But the Most High has his games, he has his tricks, and he don't want all of Israel. That's why it says, what is that, in Zechariah? I believe. Yeah, Zechariah. In Zechariah, that 2/3 of Israel shall be cut off and die. This is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 7. Awake, O sword, against my shepherd, and against the man that is my fellow, saith the Lord of hosts. Smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered, and I will turn my hand upon the little one. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part to the fire. And will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power, which is really Yahweh is my Alahai. All right. Lamentations. Lamentations chapter 4, verse 3. Even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people, which is the women of the Israelites, the daughter of my people is become cruel, like the ostriches in the wilderness. Right? And the ostriches in the wilderness, they don't care about their young ones, man. They only care about their own ass. And that's what the Most High says. He said that the Israelite women became cruel, like ostriches, man. They only care about themselves. Now, in front of everybody, they're going to say, oh, I loved you, and I did this for you, and I did all this stuff for you. But in reality, they did a lot of that shit for themselves. Let me get to this Job 39. Bear with me real quick. Alright. This is Job chapter 39, verse 13. Givest thou the goodly wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leaveth her eggs in the earth and warmeth them in dust? Warming them in dust is signifying that you tell your kids to go to these schools and whatever that teacher tells you is correct. When in actuality, that teacher is lying to your kids and you don't care because you have no knowledge yourself. You think that their college degree is knowledge. And forget it that the foot may crush them, or that the wild beast may break them. She is hardened against her young ones as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear. Because the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh, because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither have He imparted to her understanding, which means what? Majority of the women, especially the Israelite women, you have no understanding, none. You have the understanding of whatever your slave master told you, whatever your enemy told you, that's your understanding. Right? You're quick to go to those colleges and think that those colleges is going to help you out. In the long run, those colleges are a big scheme. That's a big scam, man. Because as soon as you get that college degree and you go out into the world, the thing that you trained for, you're not even doing. So what good was you going to college? The credentials that you have, you can't even say, because if you say it, that person who's supposed to be hiring you might not hire you because he don't have those credentials and you might take his job. That's why you be that's why they give you that stigma of overqualified. Right? You get the stigma of being overqualified because when it comes to advancement of that paper and that degree and that certificate, you have credentials. That person that's in that position, he don't. So he ain't gonna give you that job. Why? Because actuality, you're already above him. So why would I give somebody above me a job? No, I won't give you nothing. And that's why we got people that college degrees, masters and doctrines, and they're fucking homeless. But you know, this is the land of opportunity, man. This is the land of confusion, right? That's why when you was going in, well, let me phrase that to myself. When I was going in elementary in Fresno, California, they taught us all about what? About history. I was the person that kept telling them why you keep changing your books and keep changing what you said last year. See, all the other students, they kept along, they just did the work what the fucking so-called white person told them to do. Me, I was prudent, therefore. Right? I'm going to do good enough for you. But I do all out for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh. Right? And another problem with the colleges is the verse when it states, ever learning but never coming to the knowledge of the truth. The knowledge of the truth is what? The word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh in spirit and the truth. Right? The knowledge of the truth is not your college. Right? Like a lot of my people, they don't understand that when you go to a gym, you're actually profaning your body and you're profaning the Most High. Because if the Most High wanted your body to be that way, He would have made it that way. All right? Going to a gym is the work of the heathen. That goes back to the Greeks. The Greeks used to dress up, actually, like they even used to dress up. The Greeks used to work out naked. All right? Forget the toga. They used to work out naked. There's a history on that. This is Psalms chapter 58.